Hello everyone, welcome to your home practice. I hope that you've enjoyed your week so far, and I hope that you gave the on video a try too. So going forward we will have 4 consecutive weeks of physical practice and then 1 week of a different side of yoga, such as the singing, meditation, stories and things like that, which I really enjoy teaching, really can embrace and enhance your physical practice. So today we are going to build on all the things we've learned in the previous videos, and I'm going to add on a new phase, and by the time we get to the next 4 weeks we would have gone through the whole of the system and I would have told the whole story. Get yourself into something comfortable, get on your mat, get a glass of water on the side, and
So we'll start the practice
moving.
lying down. So come to your mat, seat with your feet apart and roll yourself down onto your mat with your core. Allow the hands to be away from the body with the palms facing up, making any adjustments for the shoulders and releasing any tension in the face. And just start to observe the breath. We can bring the hands, the palms of the hands, to the belly, and we can notice the movements of the stomach. How does the stomach move on the inhale? And how does it move on the exhale? And we're going to practice deep belly breathing. So on the inhale, allowing the stomach to inflate like a balloon. And then on the exhale, allowing it to deflate, allowing all of the air out. Inhale, welcoming the breath in to the lungs, and on the exhale, letting go of the breath. We're now going to release the hands and give yourself a nice big stretch. We're coming out of Uar Kepri, time before creation, and we're becoming. So do any stretches that feel good. Then we're going to roll over to one side. Have a breath here for a moment and then press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. You may be in cross-legged or kneeling. Find what feels good. So you're sitting on top of your lotus flower in Nefertum, and you're about to speak yourself into existence. Taking a full in-breath, inhale. And then opening the eyes. We're going to do some eye exercises now. So getting ready, we're going to look up and down. Inhale to look up and exhale down. Eyes up and down. Up and down. Now looking over to the right and look left. Look right and left. Look right and left. And resting the eyes for a moment, looking to your top right and your bottom left. Top right hand corner, bottom left. Top right hand corner, bottom left. top right hand corner, bottom left. Top left hand corner, bottom right. Top left, bottom right. Top left, bottom right. And back to center. We go into circular movements of the eyes anti-clockwise to the points of a clock. So opening the eyes, looking up to 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And clockwise now. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Resting the eyes. Eye exercises are great, especially when we're using screens so much. So we're rubbing the hands together, making the palms nice and warm, keeping the eyes closed. We're going to cup the hands over the eyes and then giving yourself a little bath, what we call an energy bath. Just, you don't even have to touch the areas of the body, just smoothing over the arms, the torso, the legs, all the way down to the toes. Throughout the whole of this practice, we aim to follow our breath. So we'll go into arm swings. Inhale as you raise the arms, exhale as they come down. Bending the knees on the exhale too. Allowing the movement to mimic the wave-like movement of the breath. Keeping the breath slow and steady as now we open our chest, bending at the elbows, slight back bend and fold forward. Inhale, coming up, looking up. Exhale, bending the knees as you fold forward. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, coming down, touching the top of the thighs. Inhale, bending back. Now bending forward, touching the knees. Inhale. Exhale, shins. Inhale, slight back bend. Exhale, coming down to the feet. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, coming down to the toes. Inhale, coming up, opening up, slight back bend and releasing, coming all the way down. Doing spinal waves. Extending the spine and curling the spine on the way down. Connecting to your breath in each movement as we bend the knees to come down, crossing the arms over and opening them up to the side to shoulder height. So this is another movement very similar to the lotus flower that we usually do. So coming down, inhaling, coming up. Allow each arm to alternate when they cross over. Now increasing the range of movement, bringing the back of the hands together, the arms overhead. Make sure to keep the knees in line. Notice if they are moving inward when you're bending your knees down. Try and track the feet and the knees. Then bending at the knees, bringing the feet slightly apart, maybe jumping them out, bending the knees, holding 2 plates and inhaling as you lift them up. Exhale, coming down. And again, these are the shoe movements, the wind-like movements. Inhale as you press up and exhale as you squat down. Trying to marry that movement with the breath. So noticing if the inhale is longer than the exhale or vice versa, and moving with these breaths. And then releasing the hands down by your side, just floating them down. Try to avoid any abrupt movements, making any movements that feel good, maybe rolling the shoulders as we go into our shoe warm-up. So moving the arms side to side, looking behind you. Just twisting really passively. I'm going to start to bend the knees and twist a little bit deeper, moving from the hip. Again, trying to move with the breath. And then quietening down the movement, softening, coming to stillness. As we place our right hand to our belly button, palm facing up, and the left hand to our eyebrow. As we extend the top hand up and we lean over to the side, feeling that stretch in the side body, looking up towards the palm of the hand. Inhale, coming up, turning an imaginary wheel, replacing the hands to the other side. Inhale, raising that top hand up and falling over to the other side, opening that side body, feeling it in the hip and the ribs. Inhale to come up, rotating that imaginary wheel, resetting the hands. Inhale, raising the top hand up and moving over to the side, feeling that side stretch. Inhaling up, returning the hands to the opposite side. Inhale, raising that top hand up. Exhale, move, falling over to the side. Inhale, coming up. And releasing the hands down, making any movements that feel good. Moving into shoulder exercises, tucking the chin in and down to hold a tennis ball at your throat. Inhale, looking up towards the sky. Exhale, rolling the chin forward and in, tucking that tennis ball. Feeling the stretch in the back of the neck. Inhale, looking up, feeling the stretch in the front of the neck, and coming to center. Now leaning the back of the left ear towards the shoulder, keeping the shoulders down, feeling that stretch. Coming to center and over to the other side, back of the ear to the shoulder. Keeping the shoulders down, come to center. Do the same, one more round on each side. Feeling that stretch in the side of the neck. Should feel good. Inhale, coming to center. Now looking over to the left, so bringing the chin towards the shoulder. Inhale, bringing it back to center. And then going over to the other side. And just doing one more round of this. Bringing the chin down, we're going to do semicircle movements from one side to the other. Close the eyes if you wish and just feel those stretches in the back of the neck. Feel free to linger somewhere if it feels good. Coming up to center, tilting the head back and doing the same semicircles around the back. Now it's okay if you feel some clicking. You can always back off by bringing the head slightly forward. Being really gentle. Our neck is such a delicate area, so feel free to slow it down or just stay in one area. Now we're going to quickly do some rounds of Ujjayi. Inhale, raising the arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, arms forward and up. Bend the knees. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walking out. Exhale, bringing those knees down into a tabletop, getting ready for some cat-cows. Inhale, opening the chest, looking up. And exhale, rounding the spine. Coming back to neutral, stepping the hands out and coming into the puppy dog pose. Keeping the knees in line with the hips, feeling the stretch through the back and the front body. Then walking the hands in slightly and lowering yourself down onto your front. Have the hands in the corner of the mat as we come into a cobra, uncurl the toes. Inhale, looking up and waving the spine back down. Then pressing up into a plank. And then inhale as you rise into your pyramid, high onto the toes. Exhale, heels down. Then walking yourself up to the front of the mat, come into a forward fold. Inhale as you raise your arms up, palms to touch. Separating the arms and back bend. And bringing the palms down through center. Now we're going to go into a full Ujjayi. Inhale, bring the palms up. Exhale, palms to the center. Flowing the arms up, down and up. Bending the knees, forward fold. Stepping back into a plank, bringing the knees down. Shifting the weight forward as you come down all the way. Inhale, coming back, hips up, heels down into your pyramid. Bringing the left knee in towards your chest, coming forward into a plank and placing it down into a lump. Checking the ankle is under the knee. Inhale as you raise up, opening the chest. Bringing the hips forward. Exhale, bringing the palms down. Inhale, lifting back into your pyramid. Bending the knees, bringing the right knee into the chest and trying to place it forward, checking the ankles under the knee, bringing the back knee down. Inhale, opening the chest, opening the arms, bent elbows, bringing the hips forward and back. Exhale as you bring the hands down and you step back into a plank. Bring the knees down, bring your body down through your elbows. Inhale, coming back into your pyramid, high into the toes. Exhale, heels down. Breathing here. Walking the hands back into a forward fold at the back of your mat. Inhale as you lift and raise up, separating the arms as you back bend. Inhale, bring the arms up and palms to heart center. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, arms down and up. Bending the knees slightly, folding forward from the hips, dropping the head, walking out the hands, bringing the knees down. Coming into your cat-cow, opening the chest, looking up. Exhale, rolling the vertebra and curving the spine. Stepping the hands out, coming into puppy dog pose. Bringing the hands forward, back towards you as you lower yourself down, bending at the elbows. Bring the hands to the corners of the mat as you come into your cobra and wave your spine back down. Bring the hands just under the shoulders, press up into your pyramid. Heels high into the toes. Exhale, heels down. Then walking the feet in up to the front of your mat. Inhale as you raise the arms up. Exhale as you separate the arms and you do a gentle back bend. Inhale, exhale, palms down to your heart center. Inhale, raising the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Fingertips in line with the toes, stepping back into your plank. Bringing the knees down, lowering yourself down to your mat or the floor. Inhale as you lift yourself up into a pyramid, hips up, heels down. Bending the knees, bringing the left knee in towards your chest and stepping it forward into your lunge, waving the spine long, bringing the back knee down. Inhale, opening the chest, bending at the elbows, bringing the hips forward. Exhale as you bring your hands back down. Stepping back into your pyramid, hips up, heels down. Bending the knees again, bringing the right knee in towards the chest and stepping it forward into your lunge. Really engaging your core muscles when you do that. Inhale as you open up. Exhale, bringing the palms back down. Bring the back knee up into your pyramid. Hips up, high onto the toes. Hips up, heels down on the exhale. Bending the knees again. Start to walk the hands back into a forward fold at the back of your mat. Dropping the head. Inhale, raising the arms up, palms to touch. Separating the arms, gentle back bend. Inhale, bringing the palms together. Exhale, palms to heart center. Walking up to the front of the mat, we're going to do a slightly more challenging Ujjayi. So inhale, raising the arms up. Bending the knees, exhale, bringing the palms down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. And stepping back into your plank. Moving the weight forward as you come down into a low plank. Pressing up, high into the toes, into a pyramid. Exhale, bringing the heels down. Stepping forward with the left foot, bring the back knee down. Inhale, opening up, bring the hips forward and back, palms down. Stepping back into your high plank, moving the weight forward into low plank and flowing back into pyramid. Bending the knee slightly, moving the right leg up into a lunge. Exhale, bringing the back knee down. Inhale, opening up the chest, looking up slightly, moving the hips forward. Exhale, hands down. Moving the weight forward into your low plank and pressing up into pyramid, hips up, heels down. Staying here for 2 breaths. Then bending the knees and jumping forward. Come into a flat back and fold. Allow the head to drop. Inhale, raising the arms up, opening the arms, slight back bend. Bring the palms together to the center. Moving into the Geb phase. Come to lying down, knees bent and the soles of the feet on the mat. Breathing here, find your breath once more. Then you're going to inhale and exhale, bringing the knee in towards the chest. Inhale to spread the arms and the leg long. And then inhale, coming back to base. Exhale, bringing the right knee in towards the chest. Inhale, spreading the limbs long. Exhale, come back to base. Swift inhale. Exhale, bringing the knee towards the chest, bringing the head up. Exhale, spreading the arms and the legs long. And exhale, coming back to base. On the next inhale, we'll bring the legs up, soles of the feet pointed to the sky. And exhale, coming back to that base position. We'll do that again. Inhale, raising the legs and the arms up overhead. And exhale, back down to the base position. Now we're going to inhale and bring the hips up. Inhale, coming into a bridge. Hold, keep breathing, and exhale as you bring yourself down. We could do that one more time. Inhale, exhale, bringing the knee in towards the chest. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, back to base. Inhale. Exhale, right knee in towards the chest. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, back to base. Inhale, exhale, bringing the knee in towards the chest, head coming up to the knees. Inhale, opening up all the limbs. Exhale, coming back to base. Inhale as you extend the legs up. Exhale, bringing them down. Inhale, bringing up the legs and the arms up overhead. Exhale, bringing them down. Inhale as we lift the hips up, rolling the shoulders back. And exhale as we lower ourselves down. Now's a good time to pause the video and find a chair. I'm first going to demonstrate so you can just watch, and then we'll do this again together. If you already know how to do shoulder stand, go ahead. So first we'll start by bringing both knees in towards the chest and lifting the hips up, keeping the knees bent and allowing our hands to support our back, bringing the elbows in as far to the midline as possible. And when we're ready and we feel stable, we'll inhale, lift the knees up and straighten the legs and flex the feet. And make sure that you're not collapsing into the chest, you're really pressing into the shoulders and the upper arms. Breathing here. And then we'll exhale and bring the legs down towards the chair, which is just behind us. Still supporting the hands with the lower back with the hands. Staying here for a moment. And then we'll slide the hands from the back to the hips and the legs, and we'll use the core to slowly lower ourselves down to the mat, and then lowering the legs down. So we're going to do this again. So hopefully you've got your chair, you place it at the top of your mat. You're going to bend the knees. Bring the elbows as close as we can into the chest. Bending the knees, and then when we're ready we can inhale and straighten the legs. If you want, you can come into full shoulder stand, which looks like this, or keeping a slight bend in the hip, an angle in the hip. And then we'll exhale, bringing the toes down onto the back of the chair, feeling that stretch in the legs and in the back. Ensure you're supporting yourself, and then we'll slide the hands through the hips and the legs as we use our core to roll down really slowly. So don't worry if you kind of spun out of this one. It sometimes takes time to train the muscles. Relax here, lying on your back. And we'll now go into fish pose. So having the arms alongside the body, coming up to almost like you're sitting on a beach, looking forward, point the toes, forward, inhale, raising the chest up, exhale, allowing the head to go tilt back and allowing the crown of the head to come to the mat. So this pose helps open up the chest, increases our lung capacity. So just breathing here through the nose to come out, place the tongue on the roof of the mouth, looking up, and exhale coming down. Now we're going to go into a stretch, an active stretch. So raising the arms up above your head, pointing the toes, really stretching through the torso, through the legs, through the arms, and release. Stretch. Stretching through that mid-body and release. We'll do this a few times. Stretch. Really stretch through the fingers too and release. One more time. Stretch and release. Now coming up to a seated position, we're going to come into a forward fold. So finding your staff pose. Inhale, bringing the arms up, folding from the hips, keeping the chest open. Your hands may just come to your shins. Bringing your point of focus to just beyond the toes. Inhale, raising up. Exhale, folding from the hips, maybe catching your toes. Inhale, lifting up. Folding from the hips once more. Maybe finding the back of the feet and holding on. Really bringing the belly in towards the chest, feeling the stretch in the back of the legs. And coming back up to seated. Bringing the hands behind you, fingertips facing forward. Come into a tabletop position. Lifting the hips up, allowing the head to go back if comfortable. Exhale, bringing the hips down. Inhale, coming back up to tabletop, feeling that stretch in the front body. And exhale, coming down. If you'd like to do something a little bit more demanding, we'll come into wedge. So straighten the legs out and lifting the hips up, allowing the head to go back if comfortable, otherwise keeping the head forward. Exhale, coming down. Lower back down onto the mat. Relax for a moment, breathing. Inhale, lifting the arms up, coming back up to our seated position as we take another forward fold. So bending the left knee, bringing the sole of the foot in towards the thigh. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale as you fold forward towards the extended leg. Allow the hands to fall. Try and keep the chest open. Inhale, raising up, rotating out towards the bent leg and falling over to the other side. Inhale, coming up, rotating towards the extended leg and folding forward. Inhale, coming up, rotating out towards the knee. Inhale, raising the arms, side bend. Inhale, coming up, lowering the arms, and we'll go over to the other side. So now bending the right leg, bringing the sole of the foot in towards the thigh. Arms, inhale as you extend the arms up and fold. Try and keep the chest open. Inhale, coming up, spiraling it out to the bent knee, lowering the arms. Inhale, extending the arms up and moving over to the other side. Inhale, coming up, rotating forward. Inhale, exhale, folding forward. Maybe catching the toes. Inhale, rotating out towards the bent knee, bringing the arms down. Inhale, raising them up. Exhale, side fold. Side bend. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, releasing the arms. And we'll finish off with a twist. So sit with the legs out in front of you. We're going to bend the right knee so that the sole of the foot is in the midpoint of the extended leg. Raise the right arm up and place it behind us. Extend the left arm up and hook it over the right knee. Inhale as you exhale, twisting the body, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, exhale, moving back to the front and releasing both limbs. Then we'll move over to the other side. This time, bending the left knee, make sure that the extended leg has the foot flexed, pointing up. Then we're going to extend the left arm, circle it round to support us. Extend the right arm and hook it over the left knee. And inhale and exhale, twist over to look over the left shoulder. Inhale, exhale, rotating back and releasing both limbs. So now we're going to finish the practice with a child's pose. So it's kneeling, you have the chest and the forehead forward and the arms alongside the body with the palms facing up. So we're going to come up for a moment, make soft fists and place them on each side of our belly button. And we can make circular movements, just increasing the circulation to our energy center. We're going to do that a few times before we release the arms and come into stillness. So know that you've completed your yoga practice and you have done your best. And now it's time to let go and surrender. You can stay here for as long as you like. And if you want, you can lie on your back in Nahast or Shavasana. We're going to close this practice with the sound of Om. So inhale as you come up, palms to touch. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale for Om. Om. So that concludes this video. I've been Amber Sachat. If you've enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.